Good morning out there, and welcome to another edition of Kyle's Daily Bad Words of Wisdom. Today, I have some more WT facts for you guys. I like to switch it up a little bit every so often, at least back and forth. First off, Al Capone, the former gang boss, was known for sending flowers to rival gangs' funerals. He spent $5,000 on one funeral. It's kind of cold to send flowers. Maybe send kind of like some kind of respect thing, or just to be a punk ass, I don't know. Leonidas of Spartan was not a young man in the Battle of Therapes. Yeah. He actually was around 60 years old. Lots of space between. Number 3, teenagers are significantly less empathetic than adults due to dramatic developments in their brain. Teenagers are less likely to use the natural area that is associated with guilt and empathy when they make decisions. That's like too many device activity there on the phone too much. Screw with your brain. Eiffel Tower designer Gustav Eiffel included a secret apartment for himself near the top. That's freaking cool. You know that? And here we go. This is about fucking hilarious. An Ottawa Shooter attempted to rob McDonald's, but he pointing a stick, and he wanted to go to jail because it was the only way he thought he would overcome his crack addiction. Here I am. Oh man, it started at the bottom. In page 2. According to U.S. soldiers who guarded him, the few times Saddam Hussein, one of the only times Saddam Hussein ever looked defeated while he was in prison, is when he was forced to eat the wrong cereal. He says he hates Fruit Loops. He hates them. During the Iran embassy siege, when given the choice of who from the numbers would be released, the hostages chose a man who was a loud snorer and was keeping everybody else awake. So that guy right there snores, chronic snorer. Get him out of here. I'd rather get tortured. This right here is pretty funny. Scientology isn't legally considered a religion in all countries. Sweden identifies it as a commercial enterprise, France and Chile as a cult, and Norway as a non-profit. The average person can accurately track 3 to 4 moving objects at once. So and I've seen this test before, they have you even count how many balls popped up on the screen, and then they see if you can move around with your eyes, and then it's a test, yes or no questions. But a person who plays video games can track 6 to 7 things. You train your mind to be able to deal with multiple things popping up at once. It's not like old school Mario, man. You have to track one Mario at once with one dude to jump over. No. This shit, you have to learn a whole new religion. And this guy right here is probably really good at it. Perfectionism can be a curse that often leads to depression. According to therapists, perfectionists may have unrealistic views about failure and overly critical of themselves, which may lead to a very negative impact on their daily life. People always told me I'm way too critical. I'm like a perfectionist in an imperfect trade, being a drywaller. But hell, I think that's a good thing. In fact, anybody's got any side work, man, I picked this up. Just kidding. I got a full-time job. Peace, everybody. Take her easy.